So what are you showing on stand here this year?
We've really focused on some of the key challenges of the airports this year, and one of those being that for passengers it's very time critical, pretty much right through the journey through the airport these days. So what we're looking to do is really focus on enabling airports to give good information at the right point of the journey. And being a display company, we have the right products to be able to do that. So we've really created this year a couple of new products with new formats that could be used to replace some of their static signage in the airport, but also looking at behind the scenes, so looking at how we can improve visualization of data for the airport themselves in the latest generation of control rooms.
And what's new this year?
The big focus for most airports is LED technology. And LED is being used widely now in airports. I think it's probably the product that they've been waiting for a number of years, because it allows the airports to display real-time data and broadcast that to a large amount of their passengers. So LED technology is a modular technology. You can build displays that are 20 meters by 5 meters, as big as you want, really. And they produce for the airport a completely blank digital canvas. So then they can use those displays for advertising, they can use those displays for flight information, but also they can use them to really create some great content which can really drive a sense of place in the airport.
Tell me about your latest biometric launch.
Yeah, NEC in America have been working with Delta Airlines for the last 2 or 3 years, trialing biometric technology around using your face as your biometric token through the airport. And a couple of months ago, Delta opened the world's first fully biometric terminal at Atlanta Airport, and really it's all about passenger processing. So trying to shorten the journey through the airport at each stage, at check-in, through the security process, and on through to the gate and boarding. And using your face as that token, it's easy. You don't have to worry where your boarding card is, or whether your phone's got enough charge to show your EID, and you don't need your passport. So it's a much simpler journey for the passenger.
But as you approach, the agent, this is what the agent sees. So as you walk up, it's going to recognize you on the way there. You've made it into the database, and now the agent can see, hey, Robin's here. She's ready to check in to her flight. So now you're ready to keep going. You can drop your bag. They have all your information. It's popped up. It's allowed them to see where you're going, who's traveling with you. If you're traveling with friends or family, you guys are all on the same reservation. That's going to come across for them to see that, hey, you're traveling with you and this group of people behind you. So it's really making the process faster. Now, once you've dropped your bags and you're all checked in and you're ready to clear security, you get to the other side and you want to know where your flight is. For that, you would look at the board, and as you saw, as soon as you looked up, it highlighted for you to let you know where your flight was. So if you step back, there it goes. So now you know you're on your way to San Francisco. It takes out a lot of the guesswork from these boards, like where's it going, what's happening. So there. And then once you're moving through the airport, you also have the option to look at the board and figure out exactly where you're going. Started here, told you where to travel. You're going to San Francisco. Here's the snacks and bars along the way. You fed yourself, you're ready to board your flight. Just walk up and board. And as soon as it's done, it'll spit you out here. Here's your ticket.
Let me just ask you a question about PTE. What do you get out of it, and how have you enjoyed this year?
Well, it's our 8th year at PT, actually, consecutively, and for the first 3 years we used to do a lot of shows around the world, and quickly realised that actually it was only Passenger Terminal EXPO that delivers us the ROI that we need to justify being here. And every year we see an increased number of our customers coming, and also customers coming from further around the world as well. So it really is the best event that we do in the airport world globally. So we'll be here next year for sure.